To some Cup of Nations news, because the Black Stars have been paired against Morocco, Comoros and Gabon in next year's Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. Now, at the draw held in Yaoundé yesterday, Ghana will begin the quest for another AFCON title in Group C, already attracting a lot of interest. Now, Gabon have qualified 8 times with their best position being quarterfinals in 1996 and 2012. Their top scorer is Arsenal's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has some 27 goals to his name. Comoros are also making their debut appearance on the back of an impressive qualifying run, with their top scorer being El Fadou Ben Nabonone, who has some 10 goals to his name. Morocco have also qualified 18 times for the competition, with their best position in 1976 when they were winners. Their top scorer is Ahmed Faraz, who has 36 goals. A lot will be at stake in January as the Black Stars go in for a search for that long-awaited 5th trophy. And I'm still on Cup of Nations news, though, and as I mentioned earlier, and Gabon, as I mentioned early on, Gabon have qualified 8 times. Their best positions, a quarter-final place finish, and then top scorer Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Comoros is a debut appearance. They've never appeared here at the competition. Morocco have qualified 18 times. The best position is 1976 when they were eventual winners, and then Ahmed Faraz is their top goal scorer on 36 goals. And I'm still on Ghana's challenge for a 5th AFCON title, and it will begin on January 10th when the Black Stars take on Morocco. But after the draw in Yaoundé last night, Ghana coach Sika Kono says he believes strongly that his side knows what they can do to go through.
I think it's okay. I didn't come here with a lot of expectation of which group I want to be in. There's nowadays football is evolving, and so you cannot expect anything. What it is that we are preparing feverishly for this tournament. Of course, the coming matches in the World Cup, and I'm sure we'll be ready for this tournament.
Do you feel any pressure since the first time coming to the AFCON?
No, it's always the first time, isn't it? And so I'm not under pressure. You guys give me pressure in Ghana, but with this, I'm okay. I should be okay. I think we had a strong friendly last month, a few months ago, against Morocco, and thank God Morocco is in our group. It gives us an idea of the opponent, so I'm thankful for the FA for organizing that. Listen, we know what it is. Ghanaians are yearning for the cup. We'll do our best to get it.
And now, following that AFCON draw, some bigwigs also reacted to the draw. That includes Ghana's all-time top scorer, Samoa Gyan, who warned the Black Stars to be wary of the countries in Group C, and also Rigobert Song, who believes Cameroon will negotiate Group A very well.
We're expecting a good tournament, of course. It's a big moment for Africa. When you talk about African Cup, every African is ready for this event, and we are also ready here, and we cannot wait for this day, because it's really important event for Africa. Yeah, nothing at all than to win the cup, because since 2008 we've been always in the semi-finals, and now I think everybody is tired back home. Everybody wants the cup. It doesn't matter the performance or anything. We just won the cup. We've got a young team, but we see how it goes, because other countries are also coming to win, so everything will depend on us. I think my best memory was in Angola. I personally had a great tournament. My best year in my career, so I remember Angola very well. Now I'm in my African wear, I wish I was in my my football wear, and I score goals and I can dance for everybody to dance, so yeah, so hopefully we'll enjoy ourselves. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, but I hope everything starts good, and we are prepared for that. I'm very sorry, because when I was in the pitch, I didn't have opportunity to play in my country. But I hope my young guys going to do the best and do what we want. Yeah, I hope we have a good team. We are prepared very good. We have a lot of good young players. They are there, and we're going to give them everything to support them and try to give them the fighting spirit we are getting before and I hope they are going to do something good.
While it all ends here at the Yaoundé Conference Center, there's a lot of promise for Africa football, according to the football legend. CAF president is also looking at how Africa is going to dominate the world come next year when we go to the World Cup, as the African Nations Cup will serve as a good preparatory ground for the rest of the African countries that will qualify to play in the Mundial in Qatar 2022. Hope to see you in Cameroon in January for a lot more. From the Yaoundé Conference Center, Kelvin Owuswansa for 3 Sports.
My colleague Kelvin Owuswansa there, and Global Wings Travel and Tour made it possible for him to get into Cameroon in there. But still in Cameroon, though, because CAF President Patrice Motsepe is also very convinced that Africa is worth showcasing a good tournament for the rest of the world to emulate in January when the AFCON begins again in Cameroon.
In January, the 24 qualifying football nations come to Cameroon, and it's part of showing the world that African football is indeed amongst the best in the world. Remember, next year is also the year of the World Cup in Qatar. So the competition in the Africa Nations Cup is an important building block and an important foundation for the African teams, African clubs, African nations to go to Qatar for the World Cup. And we are confident that in Qatar,